So you guys, in this video right here, I'm going to be addressing two things. First, can Multiversus actually officially come back? And I'm going to tell you guys why that might actually be possible. And also, you can play Multiversus right now because of a mod. But what's up, you guys? It's Share the Gamer back with another video, back with another banger. Look, you guys, hit the subscribe button, follow me on the platform you're watching me on. If you do want to hear me talk about Multiversus, other platform fighters, and Nintendo, because I've been talking about a lot of Nintendo right here on this channel. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into it, right? Now, first thing first, before I talk about the fact that Multiversus can actually officially come back, the thing that got me wanting to make this video is the fact that Multiversus, you can play it right now with a mod. Shout out to Nerdy Spaceman. He actually dropped a video that I actually watched that actually informed me that, hey, look, you can play Multiversus right now, you know, with a mod, and you can play it on the servers. They brought the servers back up, which also shout out to Save Multiversus for Multiversus and the crew for going ahead and actually getting that back up to where people can play online right now. You can play online right now if you want to. Link to Nerdy Spaceman video in the description because he did a great video breaking it down, how you go ahead and download all the stuff to go ahead and play the game on PC. You can play the servers right now. So you guys, now when it comes to Multiversus actually returning, because this is a topic that came out, I know people have been reaching out to me, asking me different questions and all like that, like where have I been? Hey, look, Multiversus is back and all this other stuff. Hey, you guys, I'm still around. I'm just making videos on Nintendo now, you know, like I always did, like Nintendo and Smash Bros, platform fighters and all that. So I'm still making videos. I just haven't been talking Multiversus, which I'm shocked to be making a video about Multiversus in 2026, because I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was done talking about it after it had died. But there's a possibility, a very small possibility, that Multiversus can actually possibly come back in Multiversus 2. I know it sounds crazy, but I want you guys to think about this, because this is something that is a lot more possible than what you may think, even though me personally, I don't think this is gonna happen. So if y'all did not know, WB been in this whole thing to where Netflix want to buy them out and Paramount want to buy them out. Now the thing with this is that this is going to give WB a lot of money when it comes to like producing different things, because I'm not sure if this is going to actually happen or not, but they trying to produce like 30 movies in a year. You know, I ain't lying, that's kind of crazy, and WB got the IPs to do it, but that's kind of crazy, you know. But the thing with that is this, it looked like the companies that want to buy them out, Netflix and Paramount, do not have no problem with spending money when it comes to their IP. And WB is a really popular IP, and they have all these characters. There is a possibility that they could go ahead and do I wouldn't call it a Multiversus 2, but I use a Multiversus 2 just for the heck of lack of better terms. They could make a Multiversus 2, because the thing is this, Multiversus, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on that IP, because the thing about it, even though that it flopped and it did bad, when it started off, it had a lot of potential. It was the most bought game for like 2 months straight. And they did that, and it was a free-to-play game. You got to keep that in mind. They see these things when it comes to that. Now, would they actually make another Multiversus, like a Multiversus 2? I don't see that happening. But it could also come up with another fighting game to where they could combine their IPs and give us a Multiversus 2 in 2026. I can see that happening. Now, I will say this. Now, it is cool that we got a mod to where we could go ahead and play online. If you want to play Multiversus online, that's really cool. But I ain't gonna lie, that's not gonna really help too much when it comes to, you know, trying to bring Multiversus back. I'll be honest, because I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of damage to the reputation of it and all that other stuff. Yeah, you got over 200 people playing the game right now, which that's cool. I ain't gonna lie, that is really dope. Shout out to those people for holding it down. They are still playing Multiversus. All they want to do is just play Multiversus, and that's cool. But I will say this, if we ever want another Multiversus or a Multiversus type game, is going to have to be a brand new game, because I ain't gonna lie, they did a terrible job with the PR for this game, killing the game. Then even before that, shutting the game down, bringing it back, and all this other stuff. It was a lot of bad stuff that happened with it that I feel like that derailed the success that Multiversus could have really had, and it's unfortunate. But I think that if they go ahead and make a new IP, they might not be able to call it Multiversus. But if they call it Multiversus 2, hey, that'd be fire. I just want to make it a live service game. I'll make it like a full game, and you buy a disc or a cartridge for the Nintendo Switch, whatever, and you actually, you know, could play the game and stuff like that. Because that'd be a lot more better to do that than do a live service game to where you don't really have access to the game and people got to make servers and all that other stuff for it. That's not really a good idea. But it is a possibility that this could actually happen. A Multiversus 2 in 2026 Could they announce something like that? Possible. But they do got to go ahead and get through this deal with trying to sell WB and all the other stuff. But for the meantime, we do have the mod that we could go ahead and play online, which that's cool. But from what I heard, it's supposed to got this thing called Multiversus Plus, to where they gonna be adding new characters and all like that to the modded servers. And I gotta say, that is cool. And it goes to show that you had a strong community behind you. Like, Multiversus had a really strong community for something that was only around for a short time. But guess what? That community was let down. Like, it really was. Down to the people that made the art, down to the people that did the 4 Multiversus accounts, down to the people that was making YouTube videos and all on it, down to the people that put in hundreds of hours and $100 into the game. Those people were let down, like, without a doubt. And that is unfortunate. And that's actually, and the crazy thing about it is this, I'm gonna tell you this, with the whole mod thing, I don't blame them for doing this. The mod thing, from what I heard, all the costumes and characters are unlocked and everything. What they did was that they went ahead, like I'm talking WB and all like that, they went ahead and made it say, hey, look, you could go ahead and, instead of your character tickets, because you bought a lot of character tickets, you couldn't really do nothing with it, you could take those character tickets and now buy cosmetics and all with it, which it don't really matter, because now it's unlocked through mods and stuff like that. Like, it was just a terrible way that they went ahead and handled it. You could blame player first games, that's fine. You could blame WB. I ain't gonna lie, everybody takes some type of blame in the whole entire thing, and it's an unfortunate thing. But I will say 2026, this year could be a possibility that we could see something maybe develop when it comes to WB, because I ain't gonna lie, it would be a dumb decision tonight, you know, basically look into making some type of crossover fighting game. And it don't even got to be a game like Multiversus at all. You know, it'd be cool to have a platform fighter with the WB characters all over again. It don't even have to be something like that, but it'll be crazy if Netflix or Paramount, whoever get their hands on the WB property, do not look into taking advantage of that and making a brand new game based off of the IP. That would be insane, and that would be absolutely stupid, because why would you not take advantage of something like that? Why you wouldn't do that? It makes a lot of sense to do something like that, but would they do it? I don't know. I guess we'll see in due time. But I will say this, I do want to say, man, shout out to everyone that been holding it down in the Multiversus community. I know me myself, like, when it came to Multiversus, I was burnt out with the whole entire thing, down to like the game being shut down, delayed, bad decisions being made left and right, the whole thing with people being upset with the community because we wanted to enjoy a game, and it's like you can't enjoy a game without somebody saying something bad about it. Like, that don't make no sense, man. What the heck is going on? It's absolutely stupid. Like, that's the thing, all that stuff. But I gotta say that there's still some type of hope out there, because when you look at it, just the fact that you have over 200 people playing on a modded server, that is actually a big deal. Even though it's not going to help the original game Multiversus come back, it's a big deal and show that there's some type of potential still there, that people will be interested into another fighting game based off of WB characters. Just saying. But you guys, listen, I know it's been a while since I made a video on Multiversus. Lately, I've been making videos on Nintendo. Hey, if y'all like to check it out, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys so much. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share the video, and also subscribe or follow me on the platform you're watching me on. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Shade Team as always, and I am out.